So let's roll back 17 years ago. I was born on a winter morning in a small town in Vietnam, and I am a Scorpio. People with this zodiac sign are often portrayed as literal leader. However, ever since I was born, I had never imagined myself being a leader. I have always lived under the protection of my parents and did not have to worry about a thing. Moreover, my MBTI is ISFP. I was always shy, afraid of the crowd, easy to cry, and let my emotions control myself. And this is a 5 years old me. My first and also my last time dancing on the stage. I was not born for dancing anyway. Okay, as you can see, compared to my peers, I was the smallest, shortest, and also I did not look that exciting simply because I was shy, scared, and insecure. And all that aspect of my personality prevents me from a leadership role. The first move of my leadership journey was made by my mom, a hardworking and enthusiastic kindergarten teacher. She doesn't want me to be like this, so she encouraged me to sing, to dance, sign up piano, English classes for me, and did everything she could to make me step out of my comfort zone. Especially in 2019, when I was in grade 9, I joined a leadership summer camp for a week. You are not allowed to bring any phones, laptop, or electrical device, and you have to survive there with your teammate for 1 week. We have learned a lot of leadership skill in the camp. I learned the problem-solving skill in fighting treasure challenge or selling challenge. I learned how to get the best teamwork. I learned critical thinking in questions and game show. I gained more confidence through performance and presentation. And most importantly, I had a lot of fun, a lot of experience, a lot of memories, and I made new friends. But for me, it is not enough. I need to change more. I can be shy, I might be afraid, but there's a thing about me that helped me on my journey. That is, I am ambitious. I have a goal, I have a dream, and I love exploring. And that's when 15 years old Tiona decided to go study abroad, saying goodbye to families and friends, and going to Canada to study and explore. For me, to start the leadership journey in Canada, I have to be independent. When I was in Vietnam, I have never did any paperwork by myself, but now I am independent, so I will do it. My first time in the bank, my first debit card, my first petrol card, and so many first things. And all of those small things, but they are all my first step on my journey. So for a leader, presentation skill is essential. And I am so bad at it. I didn't have that much of chance to do presentation in Vietnam. I'm afraid of the crowd and speaking a language that is not my mother tongue in front of all native people. Well, I'm quit. But wait. I need to do this. It is for my future, for my leadership journey, and my philosophy is do what scares you. Therefore, I took an EPS, which is Presentation and Speaking Skill class, with my first teacher in Canada, Mr. Burke. And through this class, I did lots of presentations. I learned lots of speaking skill, learned how to speak slower, how to be calm and more confident in front of a crowd. So the first semester in Canada ends with a lot of fun and experience. Moving to the second semester, I had my second leadership role in a filmmaking world. That is culminating for my Comtech class. We are a group of 4 only, but each of us play a leadership role. One can be the director of sound, one can be the director of image or costume, and one can be an actor. My first time working in a film production team, though there were many communication difficulties, sometimes the result came out were not as good as expected, and we sometimes had to film like 15 times for a scene. And however, I learned to be a more responsible and patient leader. So to start the summer and grow up with 11, I participated in Phoenix 5000. It's a marathon competition in which you have to run 5 kilometers. It seemed to be a simple event with nothing happen. However, at the end of the race, when I was almost there, a girl that ran before me, she fainted. I was so confused and I didn't know what to do. Should I stop to help her, or should I keep running to preserve my ranking? Well, I decided to stop and help her. Though I was so tired and I did acknowledge that I could have a higher rank, if I continue running. However, until now, I never regret of stopping. And that is also my leadership philosophy. We rise by lifting others. When summer came, I went back to Vietnam for my summer vacation, and I had the most amazing summer ever. I had a lot of fun with my family and friends after 1 year apart, and got more energy and more inspiration to start a new journey in the last year of high school. And wait till school start. I have done a lot of projects, research, presentations, but until now, the biggest, the most memorable, and the most meaningful must be the 12 days of giving, Secret Photo Booth. I had a great team, though everyone was so busy with university and college application and interviews. We still figured out a way to manage everything well. So Hitesh was the planner, and he was responsible for all of the document work. Cassandra, she was like an art director. She made the poster and the booth, while Simon and Ling were like communication people who got more people come to our booth, and I did a little bit of everything. I make the props, communicate with the finished closet, solving any problem that arise, working with the paytation, etc. The event was so successful with a lot of support from student and teacher and other class members too. And I have learned how to be organized like Hitesh, how to manage time from Cassandra and Ling, and how to be calm like Simon. And we raised $250 in total, and I and my team had the great time and memories together. So during my vibrant and exciting journey in Canada, there were definitely lots of difficulties along the way. Little did anyone know that I lost my suitcase and my phone on my first day in Canada. Little did anyone know how panicked I was in my first English class, and not everyone know how many times I sleep and eat alone in tears. I miss my family and I wanted to go back to my country so bad. However, instead of being panicked, crying or stressing out, I decided to go out. I want to explore. I want to love the present. I enjoy what around me, and I appreciate every chance and lesson I had. Difficulties, failure may come, but it all left with lesson and experience for me. And I love it all. My leadership journey will still go on, and to be a better leader, to improve my skill, I have a growth plan for myself. And I am an ISFP as mentioned above, and ISFP, they are not planned at all, and they are flexible, spontaneous, and like to go with the flow. I love that aspect of me. However, in a school environment, I would like to be more organized to avoid last minute, late, or missing submissions. Furthermore, I want to get over my fear of consequence. I am an overthinker. I tend to imagine myself fail before I even start. For that reason, I miss a lot of opportunities. So for the new year, I want to risk myself, and even I have to face the failure, I would receive and deal with them gratefully because they all come to leave a lesson for me. And that is my leadership journey. I want to say a big thank you to all of my companions from family, friends, teachers, and especially myself. The journey ahead will not be easy at all, but with everyone by my side, I will have the strength to overcome any challenge.